Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to take you through my bulletproof morning routine. Now this routine is something that I've gradually built up over the last 2 years. Different things that I've tried and things that have worked for me and keeps me in the best mental state possible. So for me, a morning routine is really important to keep you in the right mindset, disciplined, and improves your mood throughout the day. So let's go and I'll take you through it. One thing that I make sure that I do every morning is I wake up naturally without an alarm. Now that might sound difficult to a lot of people, and it's not like I've just woke up every morning without an alarm for a while. I've trained my body to go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time. So my sleep cycle is consistent, which enables a better night's sleep, but also enables me to wake up without an alarm naturally. You know how annoying it is when you wake up with an alarm and it constantly goes off. So that's the first thing I'll do, is I'll wake up without an alarm naturally when my body is ready to get up. Now, the second thing I'll do when I get up is I'll either jump in a cold shower, and when I say cold, I mean ice cold, or if I have enough time in the morning, I'll jump in a ice bath and get a cold plunge. Now, the ice bath is amazing for many reasons. So it increases your immune system, boosts your energy throughout the day, it increases your dopamine levels by 2.5%, so it increases your mood. Now, a lot of things in life, rubbish food, pornography, recreational drugs, there's many things that give you a dopamine spike that make you feel good, but it spikes really high and then drops down really low. Whereas an ice bath gives you the similar amount of dopamine spike, but then it's long lasting throughout the day. So you feel really good for a lot longer than you would from all the other things I've just mentioned. So for me, an ice bath or a cold shower is crucial, and also it wakes you the hell up. So another thing I'll do in the morning is I will stay off my phone for as long as I can, for at least the first half an hour to an hour. And more specifically, I'll stay off social media and I'll stay off my emails. You know, the last thing you want to do when you've had a really good night's sleep is go on Instagram and start looking at everybody else's lives and comparing yourself to everybody on Instagram. You know, it's just going to make you feel rubbish. For me, start the day by either reading a few pages of a book, listening to a podcast, doing something productive that you're going to get a sense of self-accomplishment rather than a sense of comparison against other people. So another part of my morning routine is I will do some form of breathing work. One form of breathing work that I've been doing recently is I'll breathe in through my nose for 3 seconds, getting a full breath in through the nose. I'll hold it for 4 seconds and then exhale for 5. Now what this does for me is that it relieves stress and it makes me present in the moment. All our lives are really stressful, so whatever we can do to release this stress, you know, we've got to do it. And for me, this is one really important way of doing that. So one of the most important things for myself to do in the morning is practicing gratitude. So either telling myself or writing down what it is I'm grateful for. Now, this is really important because for me, it makes me a far happier person. It makes me appreciate what I have here and now. And it's all well and good chasing goals and chasing more in life. But if you don't appreciate what you have right now and you're not grateful for what you have in life, then you're going to struggle to find happiness further down the line. So another thing I'll do is I'll make sure I get some form of exercise in as early in the day as possible. Now, I feel like this is really important because, you know, when you exercise, your body releases endorphins, it releases dopamine, which are the feel-good hormones. So doing this early on in the day is going to improve your mood throughout the whole day. But also for me, when I exercise early on in the day, I feel like my energy is increased so much more than I would if I trained at night. And then also you get to the end of the day and you think, oh, I've already done the exercise today. So it's a win-win. So getting a really nutritional, healthy breakfast in, I think is vital. I know far too many people that will have a breakfast that's high in simple carbohydrates. For me, I think you should get a breakfast that's high in complex carbohydrates. So what I mean by this is carbohydrates that will be long-lasting energy throughout the day, as opposed to simple, which will be a spike in sugar and then a dip in energy, and also something high in protein. So your body and your brain releases hormones all the way throughout the day, and we have different hormones for different things. So we have dopamine that improves your mood, that makes you feel good. We have endorphins, that is the same. We have serotonin, that is again a feel-good hormone that is produced in the gut. We have cortisol, which is what we call the stress hormone, which isn't actually a bad hormone, by the way. It makes you alert, it makes you focused. And then we have melatonin, which is the hormone that makes you fall asleep and makes you sleepy. Now, these are just a few hormones that I can name, but the reason why your nighttime and morning routine is so important is because for your mental health, it is vital that these hormones are released at a certain time in the day. So for example, you do not want cortisol to be released at the end of the day because you don't want to be alert and focused just before you go into bed. Whereas you don't want melatonin to be released first thing in the morning because you want to be alert and focused and not fall into sleep when you're trying to get up. And you want early releases in dopamine and endorphins to improve your mood throughout the day. So these different things that I'm speaking about for your morning and nighttime routine, these are things that will help make that happen and make them be released at the right time and just overall make you feel better, improve your mood and make your mental health as best as it possibly can be. So I just want people to understand as well, by the way, that, you know, these things that I'm speaking about, the different routines, the different practices, it's not something that I've just woke up one morning and started doing straight away. It's something that I've built up gradually over time, and it's things that I've tried and tested over the last 2 or 3 years, and I've found what works for me. And again, it's not like I wake up in the morning and say to myself, oh, for God's sake, I've got to get a cold shower. It's just a habit that I've built up, and it's just automatic. And that's how, you know, you've got to see your morning routine, by building these good habits. Now, don't get me wrong, I appreciate and I understand that everyone's situation is different. I appreciate that a mum of 4 kids is not going to be able to get up in the morning and do every single thing that I've just spoke about, but it's all about just trying the different things, seeing what works for you and seeing how you can implement them into your morning routine and just overall improving your mental health by doing the different things and whatever works for you. So that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.